Hello and welcome to the stream. Tonight we're returning to Factorio. Factor. Tonight we're returning to Factorio Industries, where last time we caused a lot of pollution, of course. But last time we set up kind of some basic arrays for assembling some sort of basic items, and just started laying out the smelting columns for the bus. And this time we need to actually lay out the bus and then start building some bus components. So I think we need a bunch of inserters, a bunch of yellow inserters. I also need to run power up there. Oh, it'll get run. It'll get run naturally. Yeah. So I think I'm going to make sort of end of all of these at least as far as the first power poles go. Right here. Will that be far enough? Oh, we don't have any. That's why. We need to make some of those. Copper cable. Ooh, guess what? We have got copper galore right here. That should be good. Far enough? No, it's not going to be far enough. There we go. So I'm just going to run right up this line right here, kind of. And we'll get the power run up the bus here. Oh, we ran out. The other thing we need to do is last time we found out that this quest we have, we've already completed this research, and that means that we cannot finish the quest. So I looked up some commands and grabbed those commands, and we actually are missing 2 researches, not 1. So what this does is it loops through all technologies in the game. And this might be a more efficient way to do this, but I kind of just hacked this together a little bit. And if the name of the technology happens to be laboratory, which I looked at the debug info to find that that is the name, then we set it to false. Set the research state of it to false. And I need to do it again. There we go. And then there's another one we have to undo, which is radars. No, don't do that. Okay. So I just undid both technologies we need to undo. We need lots of more nanobots. What are we missing? Iron plates. We happen to have those. And let's do that too while we're at it. A lot in there. Now we need to, instead of fiddling with the nanobot research, we need to actually go back and do this electric lab research. Already out of nanos. Alright, we'll just do this the old-fashioned way. So I can get a good array going. It's going to be tough. Those in the middle. I only need to go this far, so here we go. So now we need to make a bunch of yellow inserters. I need to get those started. Watching though, because I don't want to do this. I want to pick up some electric motors. And actually use the stuff that's made first. I don't know if we still need that going or not, but it won't hurt. Oh, I definitely want nanos for this part. What are you struggling so much on? Go and grab that stone that they're mining. A couple stacks of it, and we'll stick it into this machine as well. Gonna force this to go a little bit faster. I'm probably gonna just do this and click to fill. Okay, that should help a little bit. Oh yes, 29. Slow inserters will kill the day all the time. Okay, so I want to go and build that iron array. Primarily, at least. It'll build some stuff nearby, but that's okay. And those didn't last long. All in the copper. Yeah, don't waste nanos on the wood and the belts for right now. And the arrays we're not even using, guys. Okay, so we have no science. We have no science. We need iron. Where the sciences. Get those going. So basically, I need to be very careful when I'm working on the research that I don't get too far ahead of mining space industries, because it's going to effectively yell at me if I'm not careful. Actually, I'm going to let these run out, because we now have smelting going on, some extent at least. Okay, so now we can do the radar research. What I did after last episode was I let this run. I undid those two and let it run for a little bit, made sure that those seemed to be the only two that we needed. And they did. Man. Just cannot keep up with the copper because it needs so many. Because it needs 6 copper per electric motor, so just cannot keep up. Yeah, that's fine. No, it's not fine. Doing okay on inserters, that's good. Well, that should be enough iron, at least to get us going. We'll have to fill this out more later, after we get things moving a little bit. Yeah. Oh, you're building those two? Gross. Right, hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this way. Pick up yellow inserters from here. Take those out. Take these out. I just have to remember to put them back down again. Okay, that's most of the array, so I'm fairly happy with that. So let's lay out the bus here. So the radar's almost done. Hey, look, pick up some wood. There you go. All right, let's lay this bus out. So what I kind of wanted to do was I wanted to go no lower than this iron patch over here, so that we can mine it later. Realize we have no iron or no belts, but I want to kind of draw a line here. I should just do it from map mode now that I'm over here. So I want to go... Yeah. Oh, of course. Don't need all those placed, though. Okay, so we need to put down a bunch of radars now. I looked at this, and what this is doing is I'm assuming each chunk that it scans, it's giving us a little bit of progress here. So I'm gonna... Alright, thank you, mission control, get out of the way. I'm gonna put down a bunch of radars. That way that scans fairly swiftly. Okay, so this is the bottommost point that I want the bus to be. So if we just assume that that's the bottom, actually I want to go a little bit higher than that. So if we just assume like maybe here we start the actual bus, we're going to do in this kind of standard 4-2-4-2 layout. Actually, let's do those radars first before I forget. Oh, let's see. I want to put them someplace where we actually have power available. Maybe at the end of a couple of these arrays that we've built out. And maybe I should just drag a line, drag a power line over toward that iron patch. So I'll need it sooner rather than later. Anyway. I'll put a radar out there too. Need to make some. No, let's not do all that. Go buy some of that stuff at the mall. Or much further over? Yeah, I'm not going to go that far over. Alright, so that'll at least give us some scanning going on. If we look at this, we're doing okay speed-wise on the radar scanning. We'll let that go while we lay out our bus. That up. That one up. So we want this in, I think I want to do about 10 of these. Kind of did some looking as to what I think these mods will require grouped together, at least to get to a reasonable amount of science. And I think 10 of these should be more than enough. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to leave some space here. Do we have any stone bricks? Of course we don't. Oh, yes, we do. I'm going to leave some space here, maybe about 10. How many is that? I've already lost count. 2, 3, 10. About 10 for miscellany. Oh, that's all we had. Okay. About 10 for miscellany. This will be like big power poles, roboports, radars, probably pipes or whatever fluids we have, and just someplace to kind of walk. I'll get some more bricks in a little bit, and we'll just kind of pave a big swath here. And then up here is where we'll actually start our first kind of building. I'm going to build on both sides of this bus, for better or for worse. That's why I've reserved space for 10 sets, because I won't be able to put some stuff down here as well. Down here will probably be things like, maybe I'll put the green circuits down there or something. And then up here is where we actually like build our kind of mall or boutiques or whatever shopping area we want to have. And then we'll start working on, oh yeah, we're going to get attacked again, I think. I'm sure we're going to get attacked again. All right, I guess I should be prepared for that. Let's go back to the assemblies here. I think we made a bunch of motors, and we should have some electric motors we can pick up again. Yes, we do. Also want to pick up those bricks. And pick up our nanos. Still have plenty of inserters. Let's pick up a bunch of those. Grab some iron. In there. Yes, we are getting attacked. Lovely. Oh, they're chewing on the power poles. Biters love to chew on power poles. And radars. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Don't chew up my power poles. Okay. Well, that was... Can we do... No, they won't auto-replace. Need to build another radar for down here. We have the supplies now that I can make them a little bit easier. Everything back, yep, everything's back up and working. So that's, even though I have the biters on peaceful, I think it's just because they generate, I don't know, they generate power, I guess. I'm not sure why they insist on chewing on power poles, but they love to. And welcome to the stream, Roadster. Good to see you. Saw you streamed earlier. Sorry I missed it. I'll go ahead and pick all of these up. They're kind of not worth it anymore because any coal that I want, I can just pick up off of the belt or something. Let's drop the wood we picked up in this chest. And science is paused, but I don't want to pick anything else up until we get the scanning done. I suppose we could just do the old put a bunch of radars in the same place so that they scan. Ugh. We have too much. Do it that way. I know I dropped a bunch of stuff that, or put in a bunch of stuff that I didn't want to, but at this point, I think it's fine. Yeah, a bunch of iron plates. That'll be fine. We're smelting a bunch now, so we should be fine with that. How are we doing on ability to make more electric motors? I think maybe I should build another one of these. And of course, I just gave away all my fuel. No, I didn't. Okay, awesome. There. That, and that. That at least... Oh, shoot, we could do 2 of those. Because one of these... One plate becomes 2 wires, so one inserter here should be able to keep up with 2 inserters there. If I had aligned this all better... Ooh, I could do that. Put a bunch of copper in there. Do it like that. Then we can put another inserter right there. Raiders found the wreck of a ship that carried our machines. Ooh, nice. Okay, it doesn't say that we have to... Oh, great. The biters are attacking it. Go get up there. Oh. The biters are just clustering around it. They're not attacking it. That's handy of them. All right, we have 40 clips of ammo left. Yeah, I saw you said that in the chat earlier. That's too bad. Is that it up there? Yeah. Let's go see what they have for us up here. So yeah, so even though the biters run passive, they are still... Where'd they all go? Oh, there's a worm right there. Haha. Attack. Alright, now we need to heal. Let's pick up all this stuff on the ground. We'll use the F key to vacuum it up. And the rest, everything else there, it looks like it's just tree damage. Why is it still telling me to pick something up here? Back what you can before the ship explodes. I guess it's going to sit there for 20 minutes now? Oh, I still have the debug info on. Okay, let's turn that off. Just in case that causes issues. So we picked up a bunch of assembly machines too, which was handy. And a few other things here too. So I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do here. Let's mark items on ground. Just to be safe. Yeah, there's nothing left on the ground. Okay. I guess it's just going to sit there and count down for 20 minutes. Oh, there it goes. Oh, well. Biter's going to attack again. Get back down to the base. I should set up some turrets. I need to pick up some motors first. Oh, here they come. Convenient. I will just stand here and defend myself. Pew, 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 pew. Right? What else you got? I see red dots up there, but I suspect that's just where they went out of sight range. Yes, it was. What's that dot right there? Oh, there's more plates in the ground up there. Let's wander up there and see what that is. I see there's biter's nest up here, so be a little bit careful, but looks like more wreckage, which is handy. Let's do items on ground again. Might be worth it to keep a deconstruction planner with this selected. Ooh. Droid is damaged. Needs 100. 120. I don't have any gears on me. Okay, we'll make those. Well, these are science droid pieces. Another one over there. Okay, we'll let that one go just in case there's a quest for it in a little while. I don't want to pick all of them up that are in range. I'd rather be a little bit safe on the quest stuff. That is definitely one more over there. Then use a repair kit. Oh, okay. Let's make a repair kit because I don't have any. And I can't. I need stone. Really. All right, where's our big rock? Oh, I'm not going to go attack those biters just yet. More wreckage. 20 repair kits for that. And we're going to have to go back to the base. Or find some more rocks. It takes a while to repair. Okay, science droid, head back to the base, I guess. You're making red science? Are you following me, or am I supposed to pick you up? I guess you're following me. So it says to take him back to the workstation. I don't know that we have a science droid workstation yet. Need a little bit more stone. Where is that at? Over there. Okay. I'm sure we can find some more stones. I think the science store workstation is this, which we could make. I'm going to wait because I know that'll be a quest. Oh boy, science droid is a spaz. Let's let the bots handle that. It's a little bit faster. All right, so there's a couple of worms again. Do some strafing here. I need some better armor too. Gun turrets and heavy armor. Speaking of the devil. Heavy armor. Awesome. Oh boy, he took some damage too. This needs 20 repair kits. Oh, look at that. No, 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 don't kill my droid. Oh, man. Ran into a rock. Myself trapped. I also need to switch this ammo to put the good stuff with the good gun. Kind of a waste, I think, of bots, but yeah, I guess I could vacuum some of it up myself. That'd probably be the nice thing to do. Let them get the parts that I missed. Too bad. Well, that's unfortunate. We lost our science bot, but there'll be more. I shouldn't have repaired it, actually. I should have just left it. So did this have some sort of a cargo bay door we were supposed to open? With repair kits? Oh, wait, I went down too far. No, it doesn't say so. Oh, a bunch of military science packs too. That's handy. All right, let's see how the base is doing. Fortunately, lost the science droid, but we'll get another one. No, we don't need all that. All right, let's go put this wood chest. I should also put out a chest for miscellaneous junk, like this pistol. Okay. Missing the most important area of the ship. we'll pick up. Oh, that's the end of that, but I think we probably have some more made. So, hopefully, MSI keeps going with quests. That. That up. In there. Iron. Probably should put this wood chest a little bit. Ooh, look at that. I didn't pick that up before. More wreckage. Probably put this wood chest a little bit closer to the base, but we're going to be moving it soon anyway. Bunch more of these now that we have a bunch more engines. A few more of those. We can start laying out green circuits. I don't really want all that going. But I think we have kind of a good basic design over wherever that went. Over here for green circuits. I think this sort of array will be a good start. So I think we'll start it down here below the power line, just so we make sure we have space for things. Right there. The first thing I want to do is put in, we don't have any regular assemblers made. Let's put in regular assemblers. Out of iron. You have plenty of iron. There's a little bit of iron. Wow, we have a lot of stuff we picked up from that. That's pretty incredible. All that stuff. Alright, so we need to make some more of these. And where'd they go? Right there. I'm going to save those blue machines for a while. Yellow inserters here. Oh, probably this part needs to go out of here for right now. Part 2. Part as well. So this is kind of the basics. Copper comes in on the side here. Maybe one there. Maybe something like that. So copper comes in on the outsides. That's easy enough. And then we need stone to come in here in the center. And I think the way to handle that is to simply do an underground that then passes through to the next array. And then the output of the green circuits can go here like this and pass up to the base. And then we'll just have to do some sort of maybe something like this, right? And left. Do something like this to make sure it's on both sides. And we'll have to do that for each probably want to do that after each array. So let's actually take these out. How does that fit? Wait a minute. Do that. Take these out. I'm going to just put a second one down here just so we have, or I'm not going to put it down, but just to make sure we have it repeatable. And that looks okay to me. So let's double check this ratio, and actually we'll just go ahead and throw it into Helmod just to make sure that it is exactly what we think it is. So the electronic circuits made with the stone tablets. Output-wise, I'm just going to put one yellow belt. I don't know what that looks like yet, but just to kind of have confirmation on our array here. Yeah, I'm going to have to tweak that number. Okay, so we need a lot less of an input. Do 1, 4, and 6. Yeah. So each one of these arrays, 1, 4, and 6, each one of these arrays will give us 4 green circuits per second. We're going to need to have eventually 3 belts coming through here. So actually I should just go ahead and put third one in. Out of nanobot cartridges again. So that's going to be probably one of the first things I actually build is nanobots. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. And then this one, of course, this power pole's in the bad spot. Small? Wow. Okay. And then we'll move this one over there out of the way. Go. All right, and then we just need to have inserters like this and inserters like this. So that should take care of everything we need as far as green circuits just by extending this southward. And actually what I'll do over here next to it is build the one made out of wood as well. Do trees and rocks. We'll just mark all of those and get rid of all those trees that are kind of in our way here. The next time we come back with the nanobots, we'll have the supplies we need. So we'll curve this up. We need more splitters. And once I have blue inserters, I'll actually replace these with blue inserters. But we don't have blue inserters yet. Oh boy, come on. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That way they'll make faster. And I should probably go underground here. So as I mentioned, this will actually make 4 belts of output, 4 belts of circuits. So we're going to have to figure out how to get that second belt in here. But at least we have the output ready for 2 full belts. Is there a way we could space this out just a little bit? No. Maybe we only make this for 2 belts and we just have 2 of these side by side making stone, and then we still have the wood one making whatever we can make. So if that's the case, we don't need all of these inputs. We only need 2 on each side instead of 3. We actually only need 1.5. Hey Peps, you're still awake, huh? Wasn't sure if you'd be awake this late. Alright, so we need to go get some more stuff, because we always need more stuff. Is that going to be fast enough, though, long-handed from the thing to the thing? That's fine that it exploded. We harvested it all. We need to scan. We need to put up more radars. Pick up some stuff and some stuff. Make more of these. Some of those. More belts. But you can't take 2 per side because it's 1 stone maker to 4 green circuit makers. So you don't have enough room for 2 per side per stone maker. Oh, I just banged the arm of my... Actually, we can deconstruct this. Oh, coal. I have items on ground. Stop. Just stop. I'm going to put some of this coal in this box here with the gun. Shotgun. Extras armors. Keep the rest of my inventory for now. Coal again. Yeah, you're probably right. It probably is. If it is, I can make that adjustment next time I head over there. I want to set up some stone mining here because we need to smelt some of the stone into stone bricks automatically. Yeah, that's the word I wanted. Well, let's see. Let's go right here. Yeah, and I lost one. It got attacked by... Well, I have 2 broken droids here that I haven't fixed. And then I found one that on the ground that I picked up and that I had to fix to pick up. And that one died. Because I got attacked by biters. Well, I didn't get attacked. I guess I did get attacked, but however you want to word it. I defended myself against biters who were whatever the word is, on my part of my ship. Out of inserters again already. Let's do that inserter filter like we did before. We'll take these out like we did before. These as well. Encroaching, that's the word I wanted. So I'm not going to fiddle with those other droids yet. I'm going to wait until later. Alright, so I kind of did a little bit of a dumb here. Didn't be too much of a stretch to believe. I could do it that way, I guess. And one more. Get this to power, which I think is the best way to just go this way. Alright, so now we're smelting some bricks. Need more yellow inserters again. Too many. Signal scanner radar technology. Signal scanner. That's a little ways off. Oh, I see. We're looking for Gladys. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. These there. Yeah, I can make one. Right here, Droid Workstation. I just haven't. Yeah, that ran out really fast. I was planning on making another one of these rows anyway. That's fine. It was garbage anyway. I need to branch out and find some more um some more parts of my ship. Yeah, if I tie this in like this. Of course I don't. Why would I have some of those available? We have tablets too. Okay. That should give us a little more than a full belt. Which will give us a half a belt here, which would be more than enough for the green circuits we're making just yet. So, where I want to run this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the stone for it. Actually, I should have done that a little bit differently. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the stone. Okay. Yeah, I was planning on waiting. That one there, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can come down here. All right. That'll give us the stone we need. And before that gets there, let's see about tweaking this. So, I should have stopped there anyways, it doesn't matter. So, this makes 4 stone tablets every half a second. What's the swing time on a a red inserter? That's the one piece of information that's not in the tooltips. Perhaps you know what the swing time is? Is it going to be fast enough to move one every half a second? Well, one every every second, I guess. Yeah, it's plenty fast enough then. Even at 0.75, it'll be fine. I'm not sure if they're fast enough to move out of a yellow assembler, though. But I think one every 2/3 of a second or whatever that math works out to be should be more than good. All right, so let's take this apart a little bit. We turn this off. We put this here, and we cut it again. There. We put it there. This isn't in the right spot anymore. It needs to go there. Making stone tablets, and I have a few to give you. Okay, so then if we put red inserters here, need to make some. Ooh, I just had a crazy thought. Look at that crazy thought. You said 2 per peps? I like that idea. See if we can adjust these power poles now. There. Yeah. It looks like garbage. Okay, that looks better. Now when we're out of stuff and things, these are going to have to go across. Okay. You're going to come out of there. You're going to come out there. Okay, so we'll put those all back. I didn't think about double stacking them like that. What do you think about that? All right, and then we do this. And then we have to balance these up here. Means they'll be balancing there. On the flip side, it'll be this should be the same. I think that's the same line. Check it momentarily. Okay, so if we take all of this, get rid of that, get rid of these guys, all of this, and we put it right there. No, it does not. Right, it's not right. So those can just be plain. Then that snaps in right there. And actually, these should probably be put to the inner belt, just so that everything's balanced with these, shifted inward, kind of thing. I think that works. Now we just need to get the stone tablets in here. Easy enough to do. Then we need to get the green circuits out. Out of those. Make some more. Go here to there. Make sure this all works. Why are you guys not going? Oh, because I didn't place the copper. Okay. Half goes there. Half can go there. Gonna come out uneven with only one running, but it'll balance itself out in the end. And then we'll just do a little bit of this. Out of belts, dang. Actually, I should have probably turned it the other direction. That would have made more sense. Okay, so that's gonna go way up here someplace. I'm shifting. I'm using this to split. Well, not splitting. It's forcing everything onto the outside of the belt, and then this forces everything into the inner belt. I think that'll do. So eventually, once we're making full belts worth here, it'll come out fine. But right now it's coming out uneven because this side's going to all come out on the left side of the belt, and this side's going to all come out on the right side of the belt. But once we're making a bunch, it'll be fine, I think. Who is slow? Copper cable is slow. Yeah, we need blue inserters for this. All right, I think I'll copy this one time and double this recipe a little bit. And I probably, yeah, I should have these. That one, even though I clicked it. So those will go there. I think that works. Well, yes, but this is making him so fast. I mean, there's a stockpile of them in here constantly. So I don't think that's a huge concern. If it is, we'll deal with it. It'll eventually be possibly not enough. Just kind of where I'd rather have it at this point. Okay, so now that that's kind of going, I want to go make some more radars. And go put them out and about. Give me a few of these anyway. Out of iron. We get any nanos? No, because we weren't making any repair packs. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. I'm gonna have to wait till I get blues to kind of make it really worth it. Stupid trees. Alright, so let's go out and find some place to put some more radars. We'll just continue northward. This other radar we have over here. How close are we to those biters? Far enough. There yet? Yes, we are. Okay, that'll help. Why do we not have power? Hey, go one too far. Right there? Yes, I did. Doggone it. Hate when that happens. Right. I think I'll just take this power pole now westward. 30 power poles. To make more. And a couple of more short. Maybe quite one more. No, you don't. So, Peps, I saw your pictures in the Factorio channel a little bit ago. Looking pretty good so far. Doesn't make you any less insane in my eyes, but looking good so far. This one I kind of have... Okay. Kind of some redundancy here someplace, but be all right. That one's probably going to end up having to move. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm going to rearrange them eventually anyway, because I'm going to want to get rid of all those power poles. Couple more. You? Go. See if that helps our scanning any. Hope it will. Another science droid there, another one there, and that's quartz. Haha. The science droid there, though. And like I said before, we have this one over here that we're just going to leave sit there for a while. Or this is... oh, science droid shipwreck. Yeah, okay. We'll let it wait. Alright, so let's head back to the base. I want to start laying out some sort of a... no, I don't think so. That's like near the bottom. I want to start laying out a belt array. We don't have to keep handcrafting these belts. Not entirely sure. I could look at the recipes, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure what all we're going to need. But I see we're going to need iron and motors. So actually, in fact, I should lay out my motor assembly first. Go pick up some nanobots, hopefully. There's a few there. Very few. Stone. This one. That's coal, not stone. Go back in there. Shove the stone in there. All right, so I want to lay out some sort of a my plan is to have a belt of motors, a belt of electric motors, a belt, I mean, maybe not a full belt, a belt of engine units, and a belt of electric engine units, all on the bus. I don't know how that's going to happen necessarily, but that's the plan. Just do, man, that didn't last long at all. Pick up a bunch of these. Not like Green Circuits is using them at all right now. Anyway. That's enough. Go, go. Go, go. Oops. Can't have that. There we go. Ooh. Shipwreck has been found. Way the heck down there. Lovely. Alright, so we have ammo, we have turrets. We can defend ourselves. We'll deal with that. Rest of the left of Gladys was brought to the laboratory to be used in the robotics program. Location marked on the map. Rescue it, protect it at all costs. It's the only way to research robotics. Let's go. There's a bed of biters there. We'll have to clear those nests eventually. But the cool thing is I can build right up next to them and they don't even care. How I like my biters. Docile. Do item on ground. Pick that junk up. There's another science droid over there. Do through them biters. Alright, so am I supposed to seriously defend this or like this? Or is it just that I need to half of that? Not what I wanted you to do. 18's enough. That should be good. I don't know if I'm supposed to seriously defend this or just go down here and pick up the stuff. Guess I could see if we picked up the Gladys core. We did pick up the Gladys core. Awesome. So now I should be able to leave. Over here and make fun of these biters. another science droid. I don't want to pick up yet. These don't have that much stuff in them, so I'm not that worried about it. I guess that's it. It's a little unclear. Like it doesn't when you pick up the thing, it doesn't give where to go. I know it was here a minute ago. Ah, there it is. So does that mean now? I mean, yes, there's this, but that's way later in the tech. Hey, Fazian, welcome to the stream. Have a busy day today? So let's see what it takes to produce a belt full. I'm sure we're not going to have it full, but a belt full of motors. Motors. That. Actually, not that bad. At least we can kind of get some idea of numbers here. So it's 5 to 6. So we could do some fancy stuff. If we do 5 to 6, if we do 3 of those, that would give us 1 full belt. I think we're only going to do 1 right now, because we don't need that many motors per second just yet. But obviously I'll have it set up so we can do more later. So we'll go a little bit away from the bus here. Space is unlimited, so I don't want to restrict myself. So we could do this a couple of different ways. Because they both take iron. There's 5 gears. They both take iron. In order to make 1 belt of motors, we need 3 belts of iron. We're not going to give it even 1 belt of iron, so it's not going to make even what we think it's going to make here. But let's see, gears. Wait. No, this would be motors here. Be gears. So you can do it like this, where you kind of alternate the machines in a row. The other option is to put a gear maker here. The problem with that is then you either have to do something crazy in order to get the iron in here, or have multiple belts of iron, which, to be fair, we're going to need eventually anyway. Or you could do the iron first, since it's or you can do the gears first, since they're compressed in the belt anyway. There's an option. We need 15 plates and 15 gear wheels. So what we could do, you could bring a half belt of iron in, like that, and then output the gears onto the far side of this belt, kind of how we sometimes do with red science. And then you bring another belt of iron in here just for the gears. So you have just 5, just to kind of give an idea here. So let's say we bring a full belt of iron in for this, and a half belt of iron in for this. Now, it's only a full belt total, but just in terms of the sidedness of the belts. And that'll give us 5 per second motors. We're not going to make that many, so we need 5 of these. 3, 4, 5, right? And then 6 motors. And there's, of course, multiple ways to lay out. See, these are going to need 2 in and 1 out. 3, 4, 5. There's, of course, multiple ways to lay out. Not going to be big enough. Dang it, I hate it when that happens. Oh, my good power poles, too. Of course I ran it right there. Where else would I run it? All right. So in the end, I don't think it matters a whole lot, but I think this might be better just for belt utilization, because then this belt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This belt only has to go this far, and then this one can continue on all the way up, and then an output belt can come back down this way. Then we can do the same thing mirrored on the other side to make more later, because some of these are going to have to go into a motor or an electric motor, and then some of them are going to stay on the belt as motors. Let's try this out. 3, 4, 5, and then that one's actually not going to be gears, but will be motors instead. Too many power poles, but we need them right now. That doesn't go that far. That only goes that far. So this isn't needed. And instead, this goes in. These take to make? Yeah. Until we have blue inserters, these are going to be a little bit messy. Reds. There. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy. You're out of stuff. Looks like we need another run back to the temporary base for now. Okay, so that'll make us... We've run this whole iron belt in there, which not all that enthused about doing. That'll make us an entire 5 motors per second. All right, so if that's 1 stone, actually these 2 will combine into 1, so we need 1 more stone peeking through here. We're gonna need coal. We're gonna need stone, not just stone bricks, but stone. What else are we gonna need from? Oh, I forgot. We're gonna need glass made someplace. Eventually. Which is made from more stone. They didn't give us space for that. Poke it through, and make it out here and poke it through here. So I think I want a belt or so of glass. I don't know where oil's going to be made yet. Probably down here. Maybe over here. 4,000. Probably down here. So that'll just run up maybe alongside green circuits somehow. And then bring into the bus. So things like plastic, sulfur. Things like that. What else do we need? We'll eventually need silicon stuff on the bus, which is made from these quartz patches here. Not sure how that's going to get run into the base either. Let's save a couple more maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then iron. Good thing I gave myself some space here because I'm actually too close. Five. Okay, so we'll bring the iron in right here. And it'll turn right there. Let's do it like that. If I could draw straight lines, we'd all be in a better place. In fact, this should have been up a little bit further so that we weren't right up against it here. That's fine. Not worried about it. Okay, so this there. One goes here. Wow, can I not draw straight lines? Alrighty. So I think I'm going to go iron. These are probably going to be iron and or copper, depending on what I need more of. Then copper, and then green circuits will go here. So let's put those right in there, and we're out of belts again. Actually, I should probably be making these. I'm just going to run one belt right now. Well, I should have done it the other way around. Like that. That'll be green circuits. We need the copper run in here, but we don't have it made yet. Good, we got motors. Cancel, 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 cancel. Yeah, because I can't help myself, I'm actually going to fix this. Let's see, stone. Change this. I'm going to take 2 of them off here so we have a gap. And then I'll put 2 more on the top that we still at 10. Geez, I can't talk today either. That way we're still at 10. While we're setting all this up, I should go ahead and make electric motors as well. And that'll probably be the last thing that I do for tonight. But if I don't do all of this now, I shouldn't have gone so far. That was just insane. I mean, it doesn't stop me from doing it, but it was just insane. This is going to be a large bus because it's a there's a lot more to AAI industry, especially than vanilla in terms of the items we need to make and whatnot. And a couple of the other mods add some complexity that isn't in vanilla either. I know I'm gonna mess this up when I'm in these trees. No, I guess not so much. Surprise, surprise. All right, that looks much better. So if we imagine that there's another one of these arrays over here, and then somewhere over here is going to start the electric motors. So the electric motors need a bunch of copper and a motor. Let's see what the ratio is on those. I mean, I could do the math, but at some point, you just want to be lazy. Let's say we want to make 5 of those, which is not going to happen, but let's say we did. Because they're 1-to-1 with motors, so we're not going to make that many. But I want to see what the ratio is. Yeah, we're not going to make anywhere near that many. These are definitely going to be direct inserted because they are expansive or expanding, or what's the word? I can't remember the word. But it looks like it's 8-to-15. Of course it's a weird ratio. Why wouldn't it be? Right. So 6 of them go into one. Okay. 8-to-15 is the ratio. I mean, that can't be reduced any. So that's, I don't want to lay that out. That's just less than, let's just do 2-to-1. It'll be a little bit too much copper, but it'll be good enough for laying out. So if we do 2-to-1, let's give this a little bit of space here. Do 2 like that, and 1 like that. We need to get the motors in here, which should be easy enough. Copper. Just by bringing the copper up here in a straight line. Bring the motors in like this. And then the electric motors can go out like that. So we can basically build however many of these we want now. Maybe I'll just build like 2 of these arrays. Hey, look, we need electric motors. Maybe I'll just build 2 of these arrays to satisfy what we need for now. Output there, input there. Problem is going to be that we need to move, eventually need to move 6 of these every 0.8 seconds. So this isn't going to work anywhere near efficiently until we have blue inserters. Just no way around it. Need more. So we don't have copper being smelted yet in the usual place, or in the place for what will be for the bus. I'm just going to steal it right now from, oops, that was in the wrong spot, from the green circuit copper. And that was in the wrong spot too. I need nanobots. Because we're not using all that copper anyway. We're using only a tiny little bit of it. So we'll feed that in there. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of a sneak action here. And slide half of these this way. Like that. And then the rest of them can come down onto the bus. I think on the bus, I'll put these after the green circuits. Of course. No, you don't. We don't need to make those. We're making them now. All right. We're making? They are making. Awesome. Well, that didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. But yeah, as you can see, these two guys just can't keep up with the demand here. So we're not going to produce a whole lot of these, but we don't need a whole lot just yet. All right, so I think the next thing to do would be to make the starting of a belt array. So now that we have motors, we can bring the motors in. We have iron. And that's all we need. Belts, motors, and iron. Now, we don't even need to make gears, which is handy. So let's kind of do some planning here, do some design here. So let's give some space here for more of those, because we'll eventually want them. We'll go way over here someplace. And the belts need to be in the middle. Something like that. We'll kind of do the usual put them on both sides thing. So we need iron, and we need the belts. Iron, and we need motors. Okay, so I think if we ran a belt of iron this way, belts need 1 iron, 1 motor. These need 10 iron and 5 belts. So 20 iron total, 4 iron total. And these need 8 iron, 4 motors, and 4 belts, 28 iron total. So if we did a belt of iron here for the belts, and then we did a belt of iron and motors on the other side, mixed, or halfsies. I think that works. And I don't know what we're going to need for the rest of it. We're probably going to have to tear this down and set it up again 2 or 3 times before we're done. Maybe I'll just make a couple of red inserters. Go underneath like that. And then out to a box. No, 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 no. Need to collect a bunch of these. There. Crap ton of belts, a couple of stacks of those, and a single stack of those, at least to start with. Okay, so this will be all iron all the time. A lot more belts. Nope, nope. And then the motors. Over here like this. And then like this. These. Oh. Alright. Beat me to it. There. I should probably be doing undergroundies here. And we need some power. There. 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 Oh yeah, we need inserters here. That. And once again, these inserters are nowhere near fast enough. What are we doing on power? Using any. Yeah. Wait a minute, we only have 4 of these. 4 times 1.8. Why is that not showing production bar? We only have 4 of these. They should only be able to produce 7.2? Weird. I don't know, but we're making belts now. We're making undergroundies and splitters now. We are rocking and rolling. Any plans to stream tonight, Phasian? I'm going to pick up some nanos. Pick these guys up. Now we have plenty of coal. Keep that going. Okay. Maybe I'll see if I can find somebody who's doing something interesting. And raid somebody random. This coal. Don't need this array anymore. We are now making belts in the correct way. Oh boy. Still need to make assembling machines. We still need to make... Did this... I'm not sure. I did find the wreck where the ship, robotic core of the ship is. All right, I may have to do some snooping on this. So the next plan is to stream tomorrow night, oxygen not included, and then on Tuesday probably come back to this, possibly Automa Chef. I'm a little I don't know. I'm really not feeling Automa Chef. Like I get the way that some of those levels work. I'm not all that thrilled about the way they work. So I think perhaps saving it until until a later date is best, or if I just feel like it one night. So at least for now, we're gonna do gonna kind of switch off on Factorio and Oxygen included, and then we'll go from there. Ready? I'm just gonna raid somebody at random here who is playing Factorio. So thanks everyone for coming tonight, and we'll see you all tomorrow for Oxygen not included. Bye everyone.